Hello, welcome back to the weekly dance tutorial. I'm Ken, and today we're going to learn some tutting, but it's going to be different, okay? So normally when you tut, right, people will teach you to go 90 degrees, right, and you make this big old angle right here, just like good old King Tut, right? But once you use up all the angles that you know for this particular grid, you can go ahead and move on to something that some tutters will call a fishtail tut, because if you turn it like this, it makes a fishy tail, right? So this would be like the head, that's the tail. Okay, you get the idea. So all it is really it's this but turned to the side, okay, like that. So instead of it being flat, you're turning it onto this plane right here. So you're following this straight line. So basically, if you hold out your hand like this, right, and then you pull it towards you without changing the angle of your fingers, that's how you create it, okay? And this is what it looks like on the side. So remember, hand straight out, pull it towards you, okay? And that's how you do it. So another way you can do it is just going like that. That one's a little harder because you have to get used to this movement, but this is easier if you just pull it towards you like that, okay? And if it's not perfectly 90-degree angles, it's okay, because if it's your first time doing it, it's not going to be perfect right away, okay? So try your best to keep the fingers lined up like this, and then slowly pull it in. And remember, always stretch before doing this, because this is definitely very wrist intensive, okay? But what can you do with this fishtail tut? All right, these are some of the things you can do. Once you know the grid lines, right, try to draw a box with just your fingers. All right, try putting your hand on all sides of that square, okay? So here's one side, and then you move it up, turn your hand, and then now it's flat on top. Turn your hand, now it's on this side, and then turn your hand, now it's on the bottom. So boom, here, boom, here, 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 okay? So that's what the fishtail position allows you to do. It allows you to trace a box, right? That's one of the things it can do. It allows you to trace a box like this while still having your fingers pointed forward. Because normally, if you didn't have that fishtail position, you basically would just be doing this, right? You would use your elbow to like rotate it, right? Like that. This is without a fishtail position, okay? You would have to adjust your elbow. But now, if you know how to do the fishtail position, you don't have to change the angle of your elbow. It stays the same. Here, 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 okay? Boom, boom, rotate here, 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 here. Okay, so that's one of the things you can do. Another thing you can do is something like this. Like if you have your hands already facing this plane, but you want to continue to create squares without having to rotate your hands at all, you can just start like this, right? And then from here you can go like this, this, like this, here, here, fold it down, here, boom, 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 here, 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 here. So I'm just using this arm as a guide to show you that you can pretty much use this to move around the same grid. Boom, 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 here, 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 because it allows you to do things like this, here and here, instead of going like this. It's harder to see it because it's being hidden, right? But if you had a layer going upwards, which is the fishtail, you can see this a lot better. So it's all about the presentation, right, when it comes to this type of thing. And I'm not flattening my whole entire hand, because when I do that, sometimes I can't bend it all the way down to like match the shape. So I kind of spread my fingers just a bit to give it the illusion that it's still kind of, you know, there. So here, 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 boom, boom, like this, here, boom, this way, here, here. So yeah, boom. That's like something that's one of the hardest things for me to practice. So I try to practice that as much as possible, because when you can get this down, you can create a lot of interesting tuts and a lot of interesting movements with just this alone. Okay, and it definitely breaks out of the normal grids, because it allows you to be more intricate with different shapes when you're allowed to like move in certain ways. Like for example, here's something that I've done before where you can go in and trace, right? And right now I'm using that fishtail position to trace, so I can go like that. But check it out, if I bend it down like this, see, or I fold it up like that, here to here, 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 it allows me to create different grid shapes. Okay, so here, 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 here. So I can slide now, slide, and then flip, slide, slide, flip, here, rotate. And you see when I rotate, now because I was in this position, I'm able to transition and into this one. Boom. Okay, here, 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 here. Boom. All right, and just having that alone allows you to isolate the hand and move your elbow in different positions as well. So normally, if this was just the normal position, this is what it would look like. And it would move your hand as you rotate your elbow, right? But now that I have that fishtail, you don't have to move your hand, okay? It's more isolated. If you want to do more practicing for fishtails, I recommend just doing the basics of here, 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 okay? Just going from straight position, down, over, here, up, okay? And remember, if you can't do it right away, practice slowly going from here and pulling it towards you until you can no longer move your elbow, okay? So here, boom. And then try rotating your elbow out from there. Okay, here, rotate, here, here. Okay, so those are pretty much the things that I've been practicing for the fishtail tuts. If you guys want to learn more things about it, go ahead and message me on Instagram or on Patreon, and I will gladly answer any questions. Okay, so that's it for now. See you in the next tutorial. Peace.